Fill everything. If you know automatically that there's a trailer for something that's there, you can go ahead and get the trailer. If it's maybe not,
are at Lamar Dixon in the arena area, and we are collecting supplies for Hurricane Laura's people in Southwest Louisiana. And we're doing a drive-through, so you can basically, once you enter the property, we have signs set up everywhere to direct you back here. And what you can do is drive through, and we'll be able, you don't even have to get out of the car. What we'll be able to do is get everything out for you, unload it, and then we'll get it loaded into the trailers. We're rolling out to head to Lake Charles and also to Sulphur, Louisiana. So all of the things that you're bringing today are going straight to the people that need them. And we've made some great contacts through the Rotary Clubs, so we know exactly where we're going and we know exactly what they need. We've had several people that are traveling back and forth from the Lake Charles area, and it's just devastation, to be honest with you, the stories that we're hearing. So it's a very serious situation, and we know all too well about these types of disasters. So it's great when we have these sorts of drives. We don't even really have to give a list of what we need because we know what they need. So that's been very helpful in the collection process.
I work for Louisiana Federal Credit Union, and my job is the Community Outreach Associate, and so this is what I do. We love helping our community no matter what that looks like, and it just so happens that our community needs us now more than ever. I know it's not local, it's not here, but we've been there. We've been there in 2016, we've been there with Gustav, we've been there with many, numerous, I can name hundreds of hurricanes, so we know what it's like to go through this. I personally have been blessed and did not flood, but I have close friends of mine that have flooded and had their homes destroyed and gone and lost everything. And this is what we do.
I'm here today working with Methanex, the company I work for. We volunteer and help and load trucks, and I seen firsthand Saturday morning. I have an uncle that lives in downtown Lake Charles. It's destroyed. They need help. They need all the help they can get.
Louisiana always responds wherever the disaster is, but this one's at home.
That's what's good about South Louisiana. Everybody always sticks together. Yep.
It's Louisiana. These are truly our neighbors, and even though Texas is certainly considered our neighbor, it's very easy to get people motivated to help because this is a Louisiana disaster, and as you can see, people are driving through now, and there's no lack of people that are willing to jump on board to try to get our neighbors the supplies that they need. So it's working out great. We just, as always, we put the call out and people come. Not only do they come and bring supplies, but people are coming and helping us volunteer. And I'll be honest, it's pretty warm in here. It's very warm in here, and people are coming and not just working the one shift, but working double shifts. And they're bringing their families with them, and that's just who we are, and that's the way Ascension Parish works.
Together, we can make a difference. Small changes in behavior can have a big impact on our planet. When you throw something away, where does it go? In the United States in 2017, 267.8 million tons of trash were generated. 139.6 million tons ended up in landfills. But it doesn't have to. You can dramatically reduce the amount of trash that is thrown away by taking a few easy steps. Reduce the amount of materials you use, which reduces the amount of waste you create. Reuse materials when possible. Recycle whenever possible. Rethink the materials you use and those you throw away. By thinking about what we're using and how to reduce the waste we produce, we can help create a cleaner, healthier environment. What is municipal solid waste? Our trash, or municipal solid waste, is comprised of various materials consumers continuously throw away after being used. Municipal solid waste does not include industrial, hazardous, or construction waste. Did you know that about 75% of food that could be composted ended up in landfills? The impact of recycling is that it helps to create cleaner land, air, and water, and better health. In 2017, nationally, we recycled and composted 94 million tons of municipal solid waste. Recycling and composting both help save natural resources. Our progress over the last few decades, the recycling, composting, combustion with energy recovery, and landfilling of municipal solid waste has changed. While the amount of municipal solid waste produced went up per person per day, recycling also increased. In 2017 alone, over 24 million tons of yard trimmings were composted. That's more than 5 times as much in 1990. The total amount of municipal solid waste going to landfills dropped from 145.3 million tons in 1990 to 139.6 million tons in 2017. And that includes an increase in the U.S. population. How can you help? In stores, shop for products made with recycled materials. Buy items with less packaging. Buy refillable, reusable containers. Bring your own bags to the store. Buy only what you need or what you know you will use, and this applies to food as well. At home, use bags that you already have in your home and recycle bags that you no longer need if they can be recycled. Ask to be removed from paper mailing lists. Don't throw anything away that can be reused or repaired. For unwanted used electronics, try upgrading the device to continue using it. Otherwise, donate or recycle it. Print on both sides of paper and use recycled paper, or do not print at all. Compost your food scraps and yard waste. Make a difference today. If we can take small steps every day to reduce the amount of waste we produce, we can help protect the planet for generations to come. For more information, visit epa.gov/recycle or ascensionparish.net/keep Ascension beautiful.
We are here at the Frank Sotil Pavilion here in Donaldsonville with the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank giveaway. I'm just so excited that the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank came to Donaldsonville with over 400 boxes of food in order to feed this community. I want to thank State Representative Ken Brass, Senator Ed Price, Parish President Clint Moore for all of the help from the parish. We have over 40 National Guard members out here. The Ascension Parish Sheriff Office was a part of it. So it was a whole community effort in order to feed the people in the city of Donaldsonville and the surrounding areas. As I watched the people come in, they were so excited in order to be able to get the food that was being given away. It means a lot with the pandemic still in full effect and people are still unemployed. So many people need assistance, and this is just one way that the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank is giving back to the community.
We're at the Ascension Parish Government Complex, and we have a system here where we check temperatures and ensure that the public has a mask on. This is a grant from the Justice Department, part of the CARES Act.
Normal temperature.
And it's just overall a level of protection for not only our employees, but for the public.
Please wear a mask.
It's just a great opportunity to make sure that we keep a safe environment when we are conducting our duties on a daily basis.
We have them located across the parish at multiple facilities, mostly where the public visits us, so that citizens can test themselves and ensure that everyone's being safe when they visit the facilities.
Normal temperature.
We saw an opportunity to purchase some hand sanitizing dispensers and the product that go in them, as well as some devices that will enable us to help fog the buildings if we do ever have a breakout within one of our facilities.
Please get close for taking temperature. Normal temperature.
This is just a great example of Ascension Parish. We're looking at innovative ways to do things, utilizing technology. I mean, look how cool this thing looks. Looks like a little computer kind of robot looking thing. But not only that, it saves a person from being put in harm's way, and to be able to utilize this machine. So if someone does come in with a temperature, we don't have someone physically sitting here, and that keeps that employee safe. And so again, just another example how we're looking to use innovative technologies to do the things we do on a day-to-day basis.
Normal temperature.
On Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, Armistice Day, or the Day of Peace, this day has many names. The world stops in silence to pay tribute to the heroes of the battlefield who never saw themselves as heroes. To that, I say we owe veterans more than our silence, our memories, our thanks. President Kennedy once said, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. When we think of how much our veterans and their families have done for our nation, how do we honor their sacrifice? How do we celebrate their service? How do we do these things in a meaningful way? How do we make a difference in the lives of the men and women who have made such a difference in our lives?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam?
And Father God, we thank you for the veterans that been through the war. We thank you for the ones that are on active duty right now. We ask for your protection upon them, on their families, their homes. We thank you for the ones that wanted to make it and couldn't make it.
For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
To the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I read something this morning that kind of stuck with me and defined what a veteran is. A veteran is someone who salutes the flag, someone who gives all for the flag, and someone who's laid to rest under a flag. And that just touched my heart, and it means a lot, and it does define what a veteran really is.
No one should ever forget our brave men and women who answered our nation's call and served the cause of freedom in a special way. I would like to ask you to consider their sacrifices in a moment of silent prayer. Thank you.
This is the connector road between Ashland, which is LA 3251, and St. Landry Road. What you see now is a roadway where obviously the ditches are made, the road bed is formed. There's a non-woven fabric that's on top of the finished dirt grade. On top of that, that's the operation they're at right now, which is to haul crushed concrete. So once they get this concrete graded and compacted, the next thing to do is to put asphalt on it. So there'll be several asphalt lifts, and that'll be the finished product of the road bed. This should relieve a lot of plant traffic and give people maybe a bypass in case LA 30 is clogged. They can go straight to the interstate by use of this road and St. Landry and the Edenborn Road that was constructed about 2 years ago. So it's a great diversion to try to ease the traffic on LA 30. The LA 73 turn lanes are all three either complete or close to completion. LA 73 at Henry provides left turn lanes from 73 on to Henry. It also provides a separate lane on Henry getting onto LA 73 to where you have your own lane to take a left or a right. You also have a right turn lane when you're coming from Airline Highway to get to Henry. The other one that is essentially finished, very few minor punch list items, is the LA 73 at Oakland project, which is right next to Bayou Manchac, right at the East Baton Rouge Parish line. Same thing in that it has a left turn lane from 73 onto Oakland Drive. From Oakland Drive, you have a left and a right lane to enter 73 and a right turn lane from 73 onto Oakland. Anytime you are able to put asphalt on a project, it spruces it up and makes it look more complete. Prior to that, it looks like a construction project. It has the similar feature of left and right turn lanes, and is a big plus for that area, because I know Brown has a big subdivision in the back that has added a lot of traffic to that intersection over the past 2 to 3 years, so that's a big relief for them. I know the LA 42 project is scheduled to be finished around March or April of next year, so hopefully by that time those people will have a lot of finished products that should help traffic congestion.
Off the Gulf Stream, I hear the south wind moan. The bridge is getting lower, the shrimp boat's coming home. The old man down in the quarter, he slowly turns his head, takes a sip from his whiskey bottle, and this is what he said. I was born in the rain on the Pontchartrain underneath the Louisiana moon, and I don't mind the strain of a hurricane. They come around every June. The hot black water, devil's daughter. She's hard, she's cold, she's mean, but nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. Chicago, he's gonna set that levee right. He said it needs to be at least 3 feet higher. It won't make it through the night. But the old man down in the quarter, he said, don't you listen to that boy. The water be down by the morning. back to Illinois. I was born in the rain on the Pontchartrain underneath the Louisiana moon. And I don't mind the strain of a hurricane, they come around every June. The high black water, the devil's daughter, she's hard, she's cold, she's mean. But nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. 30 miles off the Gulf Stream, I hear the south wind moan. The bridge is getting lower, the shrimp boat's coming home. The old man down in the quarter, he slowly turns his head and takes a sip from his whiskey bottle, and this is what he said. I was born in the rain on the Pontchartrain underneath the Louisiana moon. And I don't mind the strain of a hurricane, they come around every June. The high black water, devil's daughter, she's hard, she's cold, she's mean. But nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. I was born in the rain on the Pontchartrain underneath the Louisiana moon. And I don't mind the strain of a hurricane, they come around every June. The high black water, her devil's daughter, she's hard, she's cold, she's mean. But nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans. And nobody taught her it takes a lot of water to wash away New Orleans.